give me no.
And I've been struck how it's opened up a knowledge of Indonesian Islam to many Australian Muslims who've never really thought about Indonesia as a source of inspiration or guidance or excellence or scholarship. And slowly people are starting to develop links with Indonesia in these areas. I think it'll be very beneficial in the future.
Really the take home that I saw was understanding and getting first-hand experience of how much Islam has taken a foothold. It's so strong in the community, and that it was just really amazing to me, and all the different manifestations of it and how it was really a part of the culture and it was just absorbed and morphed, and it's such an Indonesian Islam that was really interesting and fascinating for me to see, and helped me gain a much better understanding of Indonesia and of Islam at the same time.
MEP for me is Aussie Muslims learning other Islamic views or considering other Islamic views that they may not have considered, and how those views may actually improve Islam here in Australia.
Being greeted at a Hindu temple by a bunch of musicians and artists and actors and dancers who were about to perform the Ramayana and dressed up as Hindu gods and whatever, and being greeted by them with Salaam Alaikum. That was pretty amazing.
Because of the way in which the selection takes place, we get a lot of people who are really leaders of the future. There are people who have very high commitment to their communities, are often very bright people and very hard-working people, and over time they will rise to senior positions within their organisations or their community, and that becomes a resource for both countries in the bilateral relationship. And so, as we know, the current head of the Islamic Council of Victoria is a former Muslim exchange program participant. Also, on the Indonesian side, the secretary of the second largest Muslim organisation was also one of the very early members of the program.
They never forget the contacts they've made, and time and again, if there are crises in each country, those networks spring into action. And I think all of us have been moved to tears, whether it's been a tsunami, a bushfire in Victoria, which has activated those networks with people saying, "Are you okay? What can we do?"
It's been wonderful to meet all these people who have been a part of it the last 15 years and seeing their experiences and talking to them about it as well. And really it's reminiscing and what we can do in the future, what we've learned from our own experiences. Now what can we do to work together and build something towards Indonesia in the future and build those closer ties as well.
Ever since I've come back, a lot of Australians that I talk to about Indonesia or Muslim countries in general, I think I can be better informed about what Indonesia and Indonesians are really like.
A specifically Muslim exchange program will often get to the heart of some of the very negative attitudes towards Australia in a way in which having a program that wasn't religiously based couldn't really do.
I've had a lot of Indonesians come to me, they want to learn more about the game, and they see the game as a stepping stone of getting to know the Australian culture, and for me to be able to play that role personally and professionally, it's been very rewarding.
The longer the program goes on, the more we can expect to see people in key decision-making roles, people who have awareness of each other's countries, and people who have a good deal of goodwill towards fostering good relations. So hopefully that's a resource that both Australia and Indonesia can call upon.